Hey everyone, it's Tech Comics. I'm on my way home from work today. Let me get a quick sip real quick. I stopped at a Goodwill store where they have their grab bags. And, you can usually get some pretty decent books in these grab bags. I call them miscellaneous ones because that's pretty much what you get. You don't get a run of stuff unless you get lucky. Sometimes there'll be just the whole bag will be of that one book, whether it be Thor, Captain America, or something like that, and other times it'll be a mixture. So you never know what you're going to get, basically. So anyways, I did grab three. Two of them are regular size books, of course, and the last one I'll show are magazine size. Let me just remove this real quick. Millennium Falcon. All right. Oh, and I picked this up the other day. Picked it up for, I think it was $3 or $4. Harry Potter. I was hoping they'd have the other ones there because Walgreens, usually when they have toys like this, they'll drop the price if they've been on their shelves for a long time. So it would have been cool to get the rest of them for, $3. But they didn't. All they had was Harry. So I got Harry Potter. Tom McFarlane too, by the way. So, without further ado, the first blind bag, this was in there, Captain Marvel. And it's the not for sale or resale copy because you would only get that book if you bought the toy. This one here, this is an Office Max, variant, and it's Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four and the Brain Drain. And then this book right here, Spider-Man Adventures, number 11. This book could definitely use a pressing. It's kind of a little crispy. Some of these books you could tell after holding them that there might have been some water damage to them, or just something got to them where they're all really crinkly and stuff like that. But this is Secret Wars Secret Wars 2, number 5. Beyond the Story, of course. Here's X-Force number 5. Came in there. X-Force number 6. And then a bunch of Jubilee. Now, I'm missing one number. I'll let you guys figure that out. Jubilee number 6. Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Wolverine on there. Jubilee number 5. Jubilee number 3. Jubilee number 2. And Jubilee number 1. So that's cool. Don't have any of those books. It'd be fun to kind of look at them. I was going to today, but I had to take a nap. I just got up, so sorry if I'm talking real fast. Here is Chamber. This is number 1. It's Icons, 1 of 4, so it must be a 4-part series. And yeah, it's the Marvel. This book definitely is perfect the way it is. Look at that. I mean, honestly, this does not need a press or a clean at all. Look at that. Bam. Works out perfect. Look at that. You go to flip one page, and the whole thing goes. Now, I could send that to my buddy Cholula, have him take care of that book for me. See what he could do. I know he could do wonders. Amazing Spider-Man. Now, this book was on the back, which I did see was faced like this in the pile. Andy Granoff cover there. So I had to put it upside down. That one doesn't look too bad condition. But this was the one that was in the front that I wanted. Wrong End of the Rainbow. Incredible Hulk number 267. Whenever I can get some of these old Hulk books dead cheap, I definitely grab them. So that was the reason why I grabbed that pile. Now this next one I grabbed for Alpha Flight. Was for not this issue, because I knew I already had this one, and it's got some wrinkle to it. That's Alpha Flight 115, Alpha Flight 112, which I need. I don't need 115. Alpha Flight 113, which I need for my run. It was for this one because I wasn't sure if I already had it, and I do, so that's okay. But I got those other two that I needed. 113 and 112, which I needed for my run. Here's Oblivion Song, number 6, which I already have. Now, these two books were probably the better ones out of the whole deal, because I am collecting this run too. I love Spawn. I have a tattoo of them. This is issue 287, which I didn't have, but that book is nice. I mean, I've looked at it, flipped through it. No tears, no nicks, no spine ticks, nothing. Now this one I have the Virgin cover for, so I have the regular cover, which is great. 285. Here's another Alpha Flight book I needed, 118, which was in the run. So now I got 3 books for Alpha Flight that I needed, 2 I didn't, and then the Spawn. Here's a couple of free comic book day books. that were in there, sandwiched. There you go. Got Snoopy, that's cool. Garfield. Looks like, oh, what's that one? Something Park. Coming in a few minutes. You got Adventure Time on there. Never heard of this book before. I was in there. Never heard of this book before, which is also in there. Of course, I've heard of this one, Flash, Rebirth #3. And this was in there, which is also a great copy of True Believers Fantastic Four, The Coming of Galactus. And then this book, never heard of it. But that one's from Aspen, so there you go. I don't have too many Aspen books. Put that in that pile there. Okay, and the last one I grabbed, now these ones are magazine size. And I was grabbing it mainly because of the Conan cover that was in the front. I didn't know what else was in there. And I did pull another Conan, which was great, but these Elf Quests were in there. And this is #1. That's got some loving and wear and tear and in it, but I don't care. It's still presents really well. I'm just gonna turn it real quick. Sorry, I gotta get bags and boards for these bad boys. So there's #1. There's #2. Here's #3. Here's #4. Here's #6. Oops, you know what? I'm going to do it in order this time. Here we go. #4. All right. Pretend like you didn't see #6. There's #5. Here's #6. And here's #7. So, and then here is #21. This is done by Warp Graphics. As you can see, the symbol changed, being written up at the top there to now being over in this area, and this has got more color to it, which is just fantastic. Then there was these books in there. I think the cover came off of this one, unless that's supposed to be how the book is, but I'm pretty sure the cover came off. It's a Simpson book. That's pretty cool. That was sandwiched in between all of these. So is this one. Help. And then these were the ones. Well, this was the one I saw on the front. Conan Saga, #29. Comics newsstand. I saw that one. That's the one I wanted. All the rest were just kind of. And then this one was buried in there as well. Here's a newsstand. The Savage Sword of Conan, the Barbarian. Now that one's nice. I was very stoked when I pulled that one out of there, because those two books, to be honest, are in really good condition. This one's just got a little bit of a bend there. That's okay. I don't care. I was really stoked to get both of those books because I was mainly going for the Conan, the first one I showed you, and then this one was in the middle, so I was very happy about that. I was also going to ask you guys to please look out for this Saturday. It's going to be me, AG Surfer, and Cholula on West Coast Comic Connection. We do a show now on Saturdays, and this Saturday is going to be a pretty good topic. We're going to be talking about another artist, and then throwing some more artists on top of it. But the main topic for the artists, you guys just have to tune in and see which artist we're going to talk about. And if anybody hasn't seen that video, excuse me, a little bit of burp there. It's warm in my garage. I'm drinking something cold. Never goes well. I did that live streaming with Comic Fu 2814, and I went on there and I did the unboxing, and I got some really sweet books there. So if you guys want to see what books I pulled out of the box that I got from Comic Vantage, please go check out that video. I think you'll enjoy it. I had fun on there. It was Comic Fu, JoJo, Squashy, let's pronounce it, and oh man, I'm gonna be kicking myself because the other gentleman too. Oh man, sorry, it was my first time being on that show, and then trying to remember names with everything else that's been going on. It's been hard. There was one other gentleman on there. He was a really cool guy. In fact, I'm following him now on Instagram, but I promise I'll get his name next time I come around and watch when I'm done with this video. It'll pop in my head. But definitely go check out that the video that Comic Fu 2814 did. as live streaming, and it was a lot of fun. It was a blast hanging out with all of them and talking to them, and also talking and answering a few questions that some people had for me. So that being said, this is Tack Comics saying rock on, don't rock on, enjoy what you collect, and yeah, you never know, you might find some books at a Goodwill or I also have a St. Vincent de Paul store. Take care, everyone. My brother AG, hang loose, and Cholula, collect hella comics.